welcome to Parenting Hacks with Dr. Yanina. And today's episode is episode number 14. Thank you so much for watching. And this is a show for moms who want to have stronger and healthier relationships with their preteens and teens. So what I do is like every week I share one hack or one tip or one word of advice to help you have stronger, better relationships with them. And for the next 5 episodes, I am so thrilled because I'm having special guests in my show. And this is going to be a new series that is a series of 5 episodes in which I'm going to be talking with a tween or a teen. And basically, we're going to be talking about asking them what word of advice they have for us moms so we can have better relationships with them, we can connect with them better. So, when we want to be connected with our kids, there's no better person that can tell us how to do that the right way but our children. So that's why in the next 5 episodes, I will be having 5 special guests with me. And today is the first episode of this series. And I am so thrilled to have my youngest child, Nyah. And we're going to be talking with Nyah today. So Nyah, can you tell us how old are you?
I'm 13.
All right. So Nyah is 13. So Nyah, as you heard me, I want to, for the next 5 episodes, I really want to talk with kids your age. So you guys can tell us what is the best way for us to have healthier and stronger relationships with kids your age, or maybe have being able to communicate with you better. In other words, what can we do as moms to be a better mom to a child your age? So I am looking forward to hearing what you have to say when it comes to providing some tips to the moms that watch this show. So take it away.
So I think being able to do things with your kids is really important, and just having like dates, like me and you have dates where we go to eat or we go to a movie. I think that's really important, and just to like talk to your kids, because a lot of times teens, they have feelings that they just hold up inside of them, and when you're just bonding like one-on-one without anyone else, it gives them an opportunity to feel open and to talk to you. And I think it's super important that you can like do things with your kids. You can go to the movies, you could go out to eat, just anything that your kid likes to do. You could go laser
tag.
Laser tag. I mean, anything that your kids like to do. And I think it just makes us feel really good to know that our parents, are willing to do things for us.
Yeah. And I hear 2 things that they're totally connected. So the first one you're saying is that it would be nice for us to have date nights, And you gave some examples, which is super cool. Thank you so much for doing that. And then you also say to communicate. So what I have heard from other kids your age is that like when they try to communicate with their parents, they go somewhere and they communicate with their parents, then the parents are bombarding them with questions like, they are like FBI agents, right? Do you have any word of advice when it comes to us going out with you guys? What type of conversations should we have? Should I be asking you questions? Should I be waiting for you? What would you say? How should we moms handle that type of situation?
I think that you should just let your kids talk, like vent, because if you just keep interrupting them and asking them questions, they're not going to want to talk to you, because, they just want to talk to you and not have you like judging or saying anything. Because, like, at the moment, they want to talk to you, and you want to cherish that, and you want to, like, make sure they feel comfortable, and I think it's best to just let them talk, and then you talk to them back. But if you do have any questions, I think you should ask. Just first let them speak and say what they want to say.
So then if we have questions, it should be related to what we're talking about. Not bringing up other things that are not related.
And don't like put stuff on them. Don't like accuse them of things. Just be there for them.
Yeah. So it's just kind of having a non-judgmental way of, approach, I guess. Just go there without any assumptions. And that's something that I'm constantly sharing with moms, the moms from that watch this show and the moms that I work with, the whole idea of not coming with an agenda in mind. because sometimes we're like, okay, especially when you don't have this is the first time that you go out with your kid, maybe, because some moms might have that as part of their parenting, but there's some moms that might be thinking, you know what, I don't go out with my kid, and that's a wonderful idea, but I've never done it before. So it's good that we come to these kind of opportunities without having an agenda in mind. And yeah, of course, we have our, on a parenthesis, we have our dog walking around here when we're trying to have a conversation. So if you see her, just ignore her. But sometimes we come with this agenda in mind, like, oh, you know what? I've been wanting to ask my kid this question for the past 3 weeks, and I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to ask my kid that question. So you're suggesting that that's not a good thing?
Yeah, I think you should just kind of like, if it's new to you, that you've never done that, then just go with the flow. Like, if they'll talk, they'll talk. And sometimes kids might not feel comfortable the first time, or like might not want to talk about things. And I don't think you should pressure them, because if you pressure someone to say something, they're just not going to want to say anything.
Okay.
So I think that just going with the flow, having a nice conversation with your kid, just like how they're doing, ask them how they're doing, like in the moment. And if they want to speak about something that's going on with them, then they will. And it takes time, and I think they will if you just give them time.
Yeah, and be persistent.
Yeah.
Keep trying. All right. Well, there you have it, moms. Here we go. Nyah, thank you so much. So to recap, your main word of advice, your parenting hack, your hack is to have date nights with your kids. And when you have date nights, just go with the flow, right?
Yeah, and they're also a lot of fun, so.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's something that we have been doing since they were little kids, and we just love it. We just love it. And if one of the things that I just wanted to add, maybe one day if you have different kids, just try to find, if it's possible, to just go with one at a time. That will be the best way that they will feel more comfortable opening up. So yeah, that's an amazing hack. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming to the show. And yeah, there you have it, Mom. So if this is something that you would like to do, don't keep waiting. Do it. Introduce it to your kid. Say, hey, you know what? I've been thinking about our relationship. I really want to just be with you, spend some time with you. Why don't we go out for dinner, or why don't we go out for coffee, or why don't we do this, whatever it is, and do it. Don't keep thinking about it, just do it. And to wrap it up, thank you so much for watching this week's episode. And before I go, I always want to remind you about the parenting resources that I have available to you on my website. If you would like to learn more about my parenting resources, like my blog, my show, more episodes of this show, and other things that I have for moms just like you, head over to my website at www.dryaninagomez.com and check out the parenting tab. Until my next episode, have a wonderful week.
Thank you.
Bye.